Hey guys, this is Tamika from Goddess of Fire Tarot 128. Coming with you with a quick message. Hopefully it'll be quick. I have been feeling really good in terms of waking up and feeling refreshed and shit, especially the last couple of days. And I did so today, but I just thought about doing a reading and I started to get like really sad, feel heartbroken. And I only come in this room when my babes is working from home. Well, yeah. I might come on Saturday. I try to like not come during the weekend. I make it feel like it's a job. Like I leave the bedroom like, hey babe, I'm going to work. I even text him like, hey, I'm on lunch, like that type of shit. But I came down here to, straighten up, get my cards in order, revamp some things, move some things around. And I had not a basket, but it was this holder I had with a bunch of oracle decks in it that aren't in boxes. And one of the cards was on the floor. And I have on like a long dress, so it could have very well been that while I was walking past, my dress scooped one of the cards up and it fell on the floor. But the card that came out was no. So you could have been asking a question or hoping, I don't know, that something was going to take place for you. Like this sadness I'm feeling, there could be a lot of disappointment behind someone getting an answer of no. It's like the angels are getting together to do something. Seems like something that is of a higher power or a higher calling. Something like above your pay grade. Something that you can't control. It gives like the IRS, for instance, where you can't control anything with regards to the IRS. Like if they say you owe the money, then you owe the money and they take your money. That type of thing. Like you have no say so. There's this energy of wanting to make some type of change but not necessarily being able to. I don't know why this. Well, I think I know. We're going to get some cards about that. But I also wanted to... I have two messages actually through like movies and stuff that I've been seeing. Or just signs that I've been getting from the divine. So this message here is from the 22nd. And I forget why this was significant to me. I watched this short, this recap, and the name of the movie was The Girl Before. And I watched this on the 22nd of July. Now, I typically, numbers are significant to me. So I wrote down, the likes from the video, the views, and the comments. And the likes broke down to 13, which is 4. The views broke down to 11. Is that right? No, I'm sorry. No, yeah. No, the views broke down to 5, and the comments were 11. So we had, 4, 5, and 11. So 4, and I typically, with double numbers, I typically don't add those together because those are master numbers. So I kept the 11, and the 9 and the 5 equal 9. So we have 911. When I got the number 911, it reminds me of that song by Mary J. Blige and Wyclef, Let Me Call 911. I meant to look that song up. But it reminds me of that song, and it reminded me of Lil Wayne with Mrs. Officer. So, okay. In that movie, it was like really weird. There was a guy who liked to date women who looked alike. Well, the guy who dated women who looked alike, his wife and his son had passed away, and they were buried under his house. So it gave like a buried, not a, I was gonna say a buried treasure. I mean, I guess it would be a buried treasure to people who are looking for their bodies, to be able to have that closure that they know where they are or where their bodies were laid to rest. It also gives like buried under the house, typically like serial killers. Well, not typically. There are serial killers or even people in general. Oh, so look at Diana, that bury things under the house, under the crawl space. It also gives the telltale heart, where the guy kept hearing the heartbeat of the woman he unalived, and I think he buried her under his floorboards, and he kept hearing the beating of the heart. Oh wow, the beating of a something to do with a stillbirth. Oh. I didn't think this far ahead when I was writing these messages, because what I'll do is I'll write the messages out and then I'll talk it over in my head, and it seems like when I want to go and do a video about that same thing, it doesn't feel the same as if I'm decoding it in the moment. But I'm so sorry someone experienced that. Like there was a heartbeat and then there wasn't. Or a phantom heartbeat. Someone could have lost a child and are having like phantom menstrual pregnancy pains, feeling kicking. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to even take it there, and that's like, it's making me feel heavy, and I don't want to feel that way. So yeah, so something about a C-section, a stillbirth, a midwife, and malpractice. Something about someone getting pulled over by the police, or the police being called to someone's home. The name's James. I said James. So, and James is not here. James, Jane, Mia, Edward, Emma, Nelson, Clark, or some type of detective. Isabel and Simon are significant. Something about a smart house. So it makes me think of like maybe Alexa, or someone has like some type of security system or some system in their home that they speak to, and it operates whatever it is they need operated. Something about that malfunctioning and causing a problem. Wow, I'm sorry. 5:15 p.m. is significant, which also breaks down to 11. So 11:11 is significant. Someone named John is significant. Someone finding out something significant about their person, whether it's a male or female, whether you're married or just committed. The birthdays, because when those two songs hit me, I looked up some stuff from those songs. So Capricorn, Libra, and Pisces are significant. January 11th, 1971 could be significant. October 17th, 1972 could be significant. September 27th, 1982. and February 27th, 1980. Now, these came up too. Mary J. Blige is a Capricorn, and she's a metal dog. Wyclef is a Libra, and he's a rat, a water rat. So to get down now, Lil Wayne is a Libra, and he's a water dog. And Bobby Valentino is a Pisces, and he's a water dog. So there are 3 dogs, which makes me think of friends or some type of loyalty between people. But there are 4 individuals here, and this one is a water rat. So there could be a Libra who's out there who's not necessarily a good friend within this 4. And I've been getting the number 4 lately a lot with the Sex and the City references and the Insecure references. Oh, you know what? I meant to say with the Sex and the City and the Insecure, Sex and the City ran from 1998 to 2004. 6 seasons. And Insecure ran from 2016 to 2021 with 5 seasons. If you add this 1998, it breaks down to 9. And if you add 2004, it breaks down to 6, which breaks down to 96, or the number 6, which is 6 seasons, 6. Insecure, if you break down 2016, it equals 9. And you break down 2021, it equals 5. If you add those together, it equals 14, which breaks down to 5, which is 5 seasons. 5, and 6. Like, it's something significant about 4 people, 4 friends, maybe 96, 95, 96. Maybe you've been friends. It gives like that movie, The Best Friends, where they're all sitting around and they get together and they're eating the pizza and they turn the dish around to see who gets the last slice. Something about someone getting the last slice or someone getting a piece of the pie. When I think of that whole pizza thing and that one slice left, it reminds me of the Ace of Pentacles cards in the Hoodoo Tarot, and it's an actual piece of pie. Someone getting something, an offer, or it could be marriage, it could be money, it could be a job opportunity, it could be a home, just any opportunity that yields tangible results. So that 95 and 96 is significant, or maybe just 65 or 56 is significant. So 4 people. Something is significant about 4 people. And remember, we've been talking about the 6 fallen angels. 2 of the people in that group are connected because they mess around with each other at their job. But it's something significant about those 4 other people who are friends. But one is a rat. And they could be, they're not necessarily friends who are like upstanding friends. But these are 4 people who are loyal to each other, whether they're doing good shit or not so good shit. So maybe one of these persons had a miscarriage. Maybe one of these people is an officer. Because the person in this movie, Detective Clark, so there could be a Detective Clark that is significant. Clark, a detective, someone who works in law enforcement. I think that's all I got from this. 7, 4, 8 could be significant. Something about the police with 911. Or 9/11, September 11th could be significant. If it's not these years with regard to these dates, then it's just these dates could be significant to someone. Yeah, I think that's it. This one I didn't get to fully break down yet, but it was Staten Island is significant. Staten Island came out in my reading the other day. And yesterday I was watching YouTube, and I've been watching a lot of like Kai Cenat. I don't know how to say his last name. Kai Cenat, and his little group. And I like them. They're funny, and they seem like a good bunch of people. And so Staten Island, I watched the stream. I didn't watch the whole like YouTube video. Kai Cenat had Ice Spice on the show with her friend, and he was teaching them how to get sturdy. It's a dance thing for all you older people like myself who does know what getting sturdy is. But he was teaching them to get sturdy. And he said to Ice Spice, you know, you're from Staten Island, you should know how to do such and such or something. And I was like, oh shit, Staten Island. That had just came up in my reading the other day because one of the cards, the bridge looked like Staten Island. Oh, you know what? I put that video on private. I initially put it out, but I put it on private because I said something in it about myself that embarrassed me. And I didn't know if I wanted to share it or not, because the way I want to run this channel is that I don't want to edit out anything. If I say it, it's meant to be heard. And there was a one time that I put a little like smiley face over just to go down my iPad because I was putting in the code and I didn't want anybody in my business, but I didn't edit out the vocals, the sound. So I said what I said, and I was like, oh shit, why did I say that? Like, it felt embarrassing to me because that is stuff that I just don't run and tell that to anybody, because I put myself in a situation and I allowed myself to be in a situation where things like that could happen. So because that video kind of goes with this message, I might have to repost it. And when I uploaded it and I thought about it, and I said to the divine, I was like, should I put this out? And the cards that I got out were positive in terms of it was a part of life. You're not the first person it happened to, and you won't be the last person. But I'm gonna repost it. I'm gonna repost it. And I think that one has to do with a mother. I think it has to do with a mother. But the cards I used for that reading was the career and life cards. Oh, no, it's not here. I thought it would be, because sometimes when I put the cards up, I don't shuffle them, but it's not here. So anyway, so in that video, a card came out that reminded me of Staten Island. Boom. Kai Cenat is talking to Ice Spice. Red hair. Something could be significant about red hair and someone who's very pale skin. Locks could be significant. Someone who is not that tall. Someone who's young. Maybe in their early 20s. Popular or well-known or well-received, this individual. But boom. So I only watched a few, like a minute or two of that video, and I changed it. And I didn't break down the numbers yet in terms of like the stuff that I watched yesterday. But I will leave Kai Cenat's video, and the next thing I watch is a recap. And the recap is of a movie called Nerve. And it's about it says girl must live stream a deadly truth or dare game. Obeying viewers demand. Someone may be having a problem reading. reading and comprehending what the hell they're reading. Maybe you're gonna run into like some type of document that has like fine print, or maybe you should have a lawyer look over. Anyway, I'm put my glasses on. So a girl must live stream a deadly truth or dare game, obeying viewers' demands or die. Name of the movie is called Nerve, and in that movie is about live streaming. Kai Cenat live streaming. The main character of the movie, I believe her name is Sydney or Venus. I'm not sure. But whoever the main character is, she played in American Horror Stories. She was like, she was the final girl in the one with the campers in the 80s. Oh, the 80s might be significant in camping. But anyway, the main character of that movie was from Staten Island. The movie was based in Staten Island. Staten Island is significant. Also got 8521. It could be the beginning of an account number, because when I thought of account, and I don't know why I thought of account, but those numbers came to me. So something could be significant about an account. And I think I wrote that down someplace else. I tell you, I have like little things all over the place written. Just sit there and look at that. That's the other. Yeah, I don't know where I wrote it. I have a bunch of little. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, 8251, significant. Something about someone having poor spiritual hygiene, and that has come up for me in the last couple of months with a phrase came to me about cleanliness is next to godliness, and then it made me think about how people are, like, if your house is clean, and that's true, because stagnant negative energy rests itself in a place that's stagnant and full of, toxicity. But it made me think about, I have friends and I know people who, like, say for instance, the new year. When the new year comes around, they're cleaning their house like top to bottom. Clean it like they haven't cleaned it all year long. You're supposed to have a certain meal the next day. You're not supposed to bring the new year in with dirty clothes. You're not supposed to bring the new year in without money in your pocket. A man is supposed to be the first person to walk through your door so there's prosperity through the year. Like all this good jazz. And you do all of this to your home, to your 3D self, to the things that are tangible to you that you touch, but not your inside. You don't clean that out. And cleanliness is next to godliness doesn't necessarily mean your home where you rest your head. It means your spiritual self, your spiritual body, the vessel that encases your spiritual being. That's your home. I know people with the cleanest, most spotless homes. They do everything meticulously, and there's still some fucked up people. So tell me, please tell me, how does that equate? People always talking to you about God and how you don't do this and you're not going to get this and he's not going to favor you and you don't talk and you don't do this and you don't do that. For years, I was praying to God, but not through Jesus Christ. And my shit was getting answered. I never went poor. I never had nowhere to stay. I always, whenever shit needed to get done or if I needed something, it happened for me. But I never prayed to Jesus Christ so that he could take my message and relay it to God. So how the fuck did I manage to make it happen without quote unquote God's help? Because I wasn't receiving it. I wasn't talking to him. Cleanliness. You have a clean house and a clean car, but your mouth is filthy as shit. Your heart is dirty as hell. But your house is clean. That went on a tangent. Anyway, you can't force a message that someone is not ready to receive. And I think I did a video about this. I'm not sure. But someone can give you a message and it's something that they need to hear or something you need to hear, but you're not ready to receive it. So you might carry it with you, like in the deep crevices of your mind, but you don't really pay that much attention to it because you're not ready for it. 3 weeks later, you're in a different mindset. You have a different perspective. And I'm going to give you an example of changing your perspective. You're in a different perspective. And now that same message that comes from some other source is an eye-opening experience for you. This shit is like an epiphany, like some shit you've never heard before, but you have heard it before. Your vibration wasn't high enough to receive it. Changing your perspective. This was something I thought about the other day too. There's a movie with Samuel L. Jackson and Keanu Reeves. I think it's Keanu Reeves. And it's about A Time to Kill. And my favorite part of that movie, and I hate the movie, I don't like to watch movies like that because I feel that shit and I cry like as if I'm going through it, and I don't like it. So I've watched it a few times. There are moments where I need to get up and go because I just don't want to watch that particular part. But the part that I really love about that movie is when Keanu Reeves, he was the defense attorney for Samuel L. Jackson. And it was back in a time where there was a lot of open tension with blacks and whites in terms of how blacks were treated. So during this scene, Keanu Reeves tells everyone to close their eyes, and he tells the story of what happened to this little black girl, but he says it in a way that the Caucasian people in the room were able to visualize it from their point of view. My white daughter, this is happening to my white daughter, this is happening to my white daughter, this is happening to my white daughter. All this pain and anger and aggression is happening towards my white daughter. All this shit that she went through. And then he says, imagine she was... No, I'm sorry. He made it so that everybody envisioned what the little black girl went through. He told everything that she went through, all the pain and shit. And then he said, imagine she was white. People do not understand shit and it doesn't affect them unless it affects them. Unless it is something that is dear to them. You may not worry about crime on the street until someone you love is robbed and beaten. You don't understand about wrongfully accused unless someone you love and know is a great, awesome person that would never do wrong is being accused of something that they didn't do, and now they're spending 20 years to life behind bars. That doesn't affect you until it affects you. I don't know why that was important for someone to hear. But a change in perspective. I just thought about it the other day, and it's a perfect example to show about the hangman. You're in a position to change your thought process because shit now is different. You see things differently. Someone could be seeing something differently. But something is significant about Staten Island. Oh, October 1st. But I'm not finished with this one, so I want to... Something about Sagittarius, too. Because Kai Cenat is a Sagittarius. His birthday is actually 8 days away from my mister's. Something about a week is significant. Forever and a day. Forever and a day. Just look at the fiesta, no just to see Makita. So yeah, yeah, that's all I have. Yeah, that's all I have. Thank you for stopping through. I'm going to maybe do another video. Or maybe I'll leave like with at least a good positive message. Let's do this, the language of letting go. Oh, maybe I'll do some letters. Oh, you know what? I'll do some letters and then we'll do this. Because then the letters may resonate in a different way. It'll give you like a confirmation. One hour of chill freestyle beats. Oh, can you get in trouble for listening to beats? I want to write like a song. So I was thinking maybe I would listen to the beats and see. We're going to take that and leave that. We'll do 3. E quiero quieras, se ne quita la foto. E quiero noche que tú quieras. So we have standing firmly in my truth, releasing resistance, and learning lessons at work. I was also thinking about doing a reading on the angels, the 6 fallen angels. Like doing maybe doing an episode for each angel. I don't know what we would find out about them though. Maybe whatever the universe wants us to know. That's typically how I don't ask questions. I just throw some shit down and whatever comes out, comes out. Letter J. That J is very significant. Something about peace. I'm going to turn this down just in case it's a freaking copyright. It just fucking sucks. It does. The letter V, JV, Junior Varsity. L, Louis Vuitton. Or what is that? The red bottoms. Oh, red. Alright. Red bottoms. Something about VHS, VCR. Oh, that's really outdated. Oh, this R and L keeps coming out. What was that? The guy from Next. RL. RL. We can't be friends because I'm still in love with you. And then he has that Butter Love. You got the love that I want. Something about rap or R-A-P-E. A vape. Someone smokes a vape. Or the Vapors. What is that song by Biz Markie? The Vapors. It's an old rap song. The Vapors. I don't even, what is that song about? The Vapors. Maybe there are a bunch of people who vape. It's funny, the Vapors. And look, he's smoking. Something about smoking. The number 10. Someone's like number on their varsity jersey could be a 10. Attracts a soul tribe. Look, 852. I'm telling you, something significant about those numbers. Aquarius. Gemini, something about an air sign. Or something about communication. Something about friends or community. Oh, Aquarius and community with the tribe. It has to do, this deals with a community of people or something. Aquarius like is humanitarian. So this is someone who could work in a workplace lessons. Learn their lessons at work. This is someone who could work with people to help them because like a humanitarian. This is someone who would do like charity work or work in like a government place where you help people with aid and assistance. We have the letter G, something about a grape or a gap. Ugh. I don't want to say what I was thinking because it's crazy. But it made me think of like wait, gape. Isn't that what they call it when like they do that stuff in pornos? And is it called fisting? But isn't it a G word for that? Whatever. Georgia, Pennsylvania could be significant. Good night. It reminds me of this tarot reader. He says, Grand Rising, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Kind of formal. Number 6. We have a Pisces out here. Go Pisces, go Pisces. March 10th can be significant. We have a Z. And this Z and the 10. Like the 10 talks about closure and the Z is the end of the alphabet. The end of the alphabet. All the letters are out or all the letters have been used. Something has been used up. Someone has information. Because you would think with all the letters in the alphabet, you have all the information, A to Z. Or you have other people's information. Letter C. March is significant. We just said March 10th. A February Pisces is significant. Letter P again. Now the other day I did a reading and I didn't get to finish it. It was so dope the way it was coming out. And I'm always like running out of goddamn space. So at the end it was like the number 4, the number 8, then it was the enlightenment card, then it was PP. And I was like PP, like PP loan. And then I was like PP, like, you know, you have to PP. And enlightenment about PP. What enlightenment would you have about PP? P tells you a lot of different things because it's used in testing. So something about PP is significant. ZZ, like something is really like over, finito. It's a wrap. It is a wrap. It's time to take a nap. ZZ, sleep. Oh look, the enlightenment card is at the bottom with the PP out here. Stop playing. Oh shit. Oh, letter V. I'm about to fall off this chair because my dress is like not loose, so it's pulling me back. Retraction. Something wants to retract something, or something is retracting back. Look, 2 V's, 2 Z's, 2 P's. We have 0. Facilitates change. Something about a Pisces is facilitating change, or change is being facilitated with a Pisces. Something to do with a company, co-workers, a cop. Pop your top. Pop your top. We have connect with light and spirit, higher consciousness, 963. The letter D, DP, department, some department. Something about a department in March, and someone connecting with their intuition. Someone is a message that someone wasn't ready to receive. Say this is a message about someone. Like you went and you told, you told someone that their significant other was cheating. And they're like, they didn't believe you. But now they're in a different vibration because they're not feeling as codependent or as insecure, or maybe they're opening up to the need to love on themselves. And because of that, they're realizing that the person that they are with is a liar. Something about the den. Yeah, department. DEPT. Something about a department. A department head. A general. I was going to say general manager, but this is GN. Someone could work at night. General manager. Z. Something is really over. We have N out here twice too. Something about dent. D-E-N-T. A dent. Or pent. Pen. Sota tiara fino. Sota que tiene que toda sieta. A nag. Someone nags. Just all the time. 2 G's. What the fuck is going on? 2 G's, 2 P's, 2 V's, 2 Z's. Something is not right in Denmark. Den. And if we had an M-M-A, we don't have the R, but Denmark. What is that saying they say about Denmark? Something about the smell? Something smells foul. Something smells cheesy. Someone is cheesy. Number 3, number 2, 32, 23. Breaks down to 5. March 10th. Could be March 13th. March 12th. March 2nd. 2 T's. Oh my God. What the fuck is going on? It's doubles. Doubles. Something about doubles. Something about 2s. Something done in 2s. Or 2 of something. It's 2 of something, but they're different. It's like, even though it's like 2 P's out here, one is yellow, one is on this silver grayish paper. There are 2 N's. One is yellow, one is on this bluish color, this brownish color paper. I said blue, so blue is significant. The T's. What is going on? It's like something, because if you put these together, they're 2 T's, but they don't look alike. Something about a look-alike. Something not adding up. This T is crossed completely, and this one has a little space in it. Something that is like a detail that someone didn't see, or detail that someone is now paying attention to. Something about a microscope, or something is under a microscope. Someone is under a microscope. It could have to do with this learning lessons at work. With this collective energy, say if someone worked in a facility where they're supposed to help people and aid people, there's something that happens with a duplicate. Some type of fraud? I had a reading a few months ago where I talked about scrubbing of documents or scrubbing of stuff, looking through stuff or looking over stuff. Something is significant about that in a fiscal year. Something about an account number. Something to do with an account number. I'm I'm going to get just 3 more to go here. So we got Pent, P-E-N-T, P-E-N, Dent. We have Pratt, P-R. Oh, there's no R on here. P-R-A-T-T. Oh, we do have an R. Pratt. And we do have R, R-A-P-E. I'm sorry. A pageant. Something about a nap. Someone was, when I thought of nap, it made me think of someone sleeping. Either you were sleeping on yourself or someone was sleeping on you. Codfish or cage. C-A-G-E. We talked about something being caged. A caged animal. A caged bird. A cage that's too small. Something that can't be contained anymore. About to bust out the seams. I know there are more words out here. Something about someone staying in their own lane. Or someone who should have stayed in their own lane. GT Auto. Something about a car or automobile. Grand Theft Auto. That's what it is, right? Something about someone's... And we have grand out here. G-R-A-N-D. Grand Theft Auto. And we have the T, Grand Theft. Someone stole something. Tide. The tides are changing. Someone can use tide. Dang, parade. A Thanksgiving Day parade. Something about a teddy bear. Ralph Lauren. Oh, Ralph Lauren. Teddy bear Ralph Lauren. Someone could have a Ralph Lauren teddy bear. You know how they sell those like in Macy's and other places, but I worked at Macy's. This is part-time, so they would sell it, and at Christmas time it would come with like a gift. And their Ralph Lauren had a teddy bear that they would have every year when you bought the cologne. Something about a gift. Something that's like a bonus that comes with a gift. A bonus gift. Oh, pregnancy. I don't want to talk about that. I don't want to talk about that. Oh my God, I don't want to talk about that. A vlog. V-L-O-G. A vlog. Or blog. A blogger. A vlog. We just talked about a vlogger with Kai Cenat in the movie Nerve. Something is significant about a vlogger. No. I just had to... I'm not going to say it because I would pray that this is not true. So I'm not even going to put it into the atmosphere. It's one of the things I hate about having like these type of gifts. Because sometimes, you know, our ego puts us in a thought process. Because like, what if this happened? Or what if that happened? Or, you know. But I see things that are going to occur. And then I have people who send negative energy to me. There's sometimes I have thoughts that I would not have. And it's crazy. Like I could be, there was one day I was, no, you know what? I'm not going to say it. Because you say these type of things and people are like, oh my God, she's crazy. It's something in her head. Da, da, da. I'm not fucking crazy. But people send you negative energy because they want you to feel a certain way about yourself, possibly harm yourself. And some of the thoughts I have are like, all right, why would I do that? Okay. Like, I recognize it immediately, but sometimes those ego thoughts and those premonition thoughts, those are harder to distinguish sometimes. And sometimes I wish that the things that I saw were ego, because the other stuff is just really sad. Stuff that I wouldn't want to happen to people. Anyway, so we had police department. Did we have police department? P Diddy. Something about a Diddy party, a white party. October. Oh, 10 with the October. Oh my God, I feel like I want to cry. What else are we getting out here, people? What else do you see? Goddamn, don't leave it all up to me. Shit. We in this together. What do you see? What can you tell me that I haven't seen? And I'm sure it's a lot. There are words out here that can be made. Next. NEXTRL. Something about next. Something that we can't be friends because I'm still in love with you. Maybe someone who you broke up with and is a friend. It's like, I can't be your friend because I want to be with you. So we either can't talk at all or we got to make this work. Maybe someone is more like a stalker energy. Next. Someone could be going to the next person. Or something is next in line. Someone is next in line, like with the royal family. Someone passes away and the next in line. Or someone passes away and the next in line gets like, there's a business and they get to operate the business. But next in line doesn't necessarily equate to capable and qualified to do the job. Something about a clog. Someone's clogged up. Maybe someone's emotions are clogged up. They need to release. Something about peace. They need to release in order to get peace. It's a poet, and I didn't even know it. See how that works? Something about the GPS. GP, GZ, GT, GD. Someone is getting their GD. Is it a G? Isn't it GED? GED. Pez. Oh, who still does that? Who eats the Pez? President. President. All right, right now I'm just saying shit. Let's do these cards here so we can get up out of this joint. Oh, it's 53 minutes. See how it went from 30 minutes ago? 20 minutes ago it was 30 minutes. Things are happening quickly. Information is scattered. Things are confusing. It's a tidal wave. Something could be happening in like a month span. This is January, February, March. So, oh look, March is here. Pisces and Aquarius is January, February, and March. Do-da, day. March 23rd, March. I was going to say 32nd. Somebody's adding more shit onto something that does not belong. All right, learning lessons at work. Today, I will accept my present circumstances on the job. I will reflect on the fact that what I'm learning in my life applies to what I'm learning at work. I believe that I'm right where I need to be, both at home and at my job. Look, writing something up, a document. Doubles. Something about doubles. And it's a lot of doubles. Someone didn't realize the mistakes that they were making. Like, there were a lot of mistakes. You get your paper back from your professor and this shit is like all red. And you thinking to yourself, well, what the fuck did I do right? Shit. Releasing resistance. Today I will simply accept. I will relinquish the need to be. Today I will simply accept. I will relinquish the need to be in resistance to myself and my environment in any way. Go with the flow. Don't fight something. Oh, control. Remember we talked about control and like with the IRS? Control. Like you're trying to fight against a system that you can't, or that it's difficult to. Not that you can't, but it's difficult. Because it's like you are fighting it feels like a losing battle, because your opponent is so much more, either they're bigger, stronger, they have you gotta get more people. They have more people. Something is established in a way that things need to change in order for it to work in your favor. I will move forward in joy by accepting where I am right now. And this looks work, and this is like home. She's holding a baby. A baby. Standing firmly in my truth. I'm sorry, I need a beverage sip. Today I will acknowledge that my knowledge, feelings, and beliefs are all mine, and they're just as valid as anyone else's. I am open to learning from others and their experiences, but I will stand firmly in my own truth. Sweetness. All right, I don't know what I'm going to name this reading because it was a lot. Did we say 2 G's? GG? I'm sorry. It's just a lot of this is it's like 3 of each of the letters in here, and the fact that a lot of them, I've never had that come out where there was so many with doubles in it. The G's, and those could be significant in terms of initials. G's, V's, P's, and T's. What does that even spell? Does it spell something out? We had G, V, T, P. Was that it? And Z. Oh no, I don't know what the hell that was spelled. There are no letters. Something is not. It's like something needed to be decoded. It wasn't easy to decipher. It wasn't easy to decipher. Okay. We're going to be out of here. Go us. New Jersey. Sorry. New Jersey is significant. Colorado is significant. Delaware is significant. Delaware and Virginia. Delaware, Virginia, and PA. We don't have the Maryland. Those come out a lot. Texas comes out a lot too. TNT, something that's about to blow the fuck up. All right. We're just about under an hour. It's 59 minutes and 27 seconds right now. So we're going to go. Thank you. Oh, look. Oh, I gathered them all together in TN. Just in case you didn't know, my name is Tamika Nicole, and I'm a Pisces. Oh, doesn't that sound like that song? My name is such and such, and I'm a Capricorn. So don't get you on the fear down. All right. Thank you guys for listening. I appreciate you. I love you. I'll see you later. Bye.